The hidden cost of financial mistakes in your 20s. Have you ever wondered why some people earn a lot of money, yet constantly feel anxious about their finances, while others, with modest income, live comfortably, free, and at peace with what they have? The difference doesn't lie in how much they earn, it lies in how they understand, use, and perceive money. In our 20s and 30s, we start earning, spending, and thinking about investing in the future. Yet it's during this time that many fall into common financial traps that silently cost them years of effort. Mistakes don't just cost money, they cost opportunities, time, and confidence in yourself. This video will help you uncover 7 financial mistakes young people often make, so you can avoid them and move closer to financial freedom. Don't just listen, start with your mindset. Subscribe now and receive your special gift, the ebook, 7 Spending Mistakes to Avoid. Spending without understanding money, when financial freedom dies under careless spending. Most of us grow up believing that money is meant to be spent. When we get our first paycheck, we reward ourselves, a new pair of shoes, a phone, or a fancy dinner. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem begins when we spend without understanding what we're truly spending for. Many people spend to buy a feeling, not value. They buy to prove something, to show others they've made it. But the truth is, the more you try to prove yourself through money, the less free you become because of it. Understanding money isn't about saving every coin. It's about recognizing the relationship between money and happiness. Money is just a tool. It doesn't create value, it simply amplifies the value already within you. Those who understand money know the difference between needs and desires, and that not every expense brings true joy. Ask yourself this: each time you spend, are you buying happiness or buying distraction? Once you start spending consciously, you'll realize financial freedom doesn't begin with your wallet, it begins with awareness. Living without a plan, the 1 month at a time lifestyle. There's a common lifestyle among young people: 1 month at a time. You get paid, you spend, and when it's gone, you wait for the next paycheck. No one taught us financial planning, so we live by impulse, by emotion. Sometimes, we tell ourselves, I'll start saving later, when I earn more, then I'll plan, but later almost never comes. The truth is, not having a plan is still a plan for shortage. Without a plan, we end up chasing money instead of making money work for us. People who plan aren't stingy, they simply know where their money goes and why. A financial plan doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs 3 things: a goal, a spending ratio, and commitment. For example, 50% for needs, 30% for experiences, 20% for investment or savings. Simple, but it makes a huge difference over time. When you have a plan, you're not just managing money, you're managing your life. And if you don't plan, someone else will: the bank, the ads, or your habits. So, don't live by impulse, live by intention. That's the first step toward true financial freedom. Saving too late, the trap of believing there's still time. When we're young, we often think, I still have time, I don't need to save yet. But time passes faster and more quietly than we realize. Every year you delay saving is a year you lose the power of compounding and accumulation. Imagine this: if you start saving just a small amount at 22, by 32 you'll have built a solid base. But if you start at 30, you'll need triple that amount to catch up. The difference isn't in the amount, it's in when you start. Many postpone saving because they want to enjoy their youth. But in truth, saving early protects the freedom of your youth. When you have savings, you gain the freedom to choose your job, your relationships, even your life, instead of compromising because of money. Saving doesn't mean living poorly. It's the art of delaying gratification for greater freedom. You can start small, a separate savings account, or an automatic transfer each month. What matters isn't how much you save, but whether you've built the habit. Because once saving becomes a habit, financial freedom becomes only a matter of time. Emotional investing, following hype instead of wisdom. Investing sounds exciting, but for many, it becomes a game of emotion rather than strategy. We often get swept up in market waves. Someone says, "This stock is about to rise," or This coin will explode, and we rush in, driven by fear of missing out. Emotion makes us buy at the top, sell at the bottom, and repeat that painful cycle again and again. In investing, fear and greed are the two greatest enemies, and both live within us. A smart investor isn't someone who always wins, but someone who learns, understands risk, and respects the rules of the market. Instead of following the crowd, they take time to read, learn, and understand the assets they hold. Because investing isn't gambling, it's the process of turning knowledge into value. You don't need to be a financial expert to start. You just need discipline, patience, and the willingness to learn from mistakes. A simple rule: if you don't understand it, don't invest in it. Emotional investing might bring short-term wins, but only knowledge builds long-term success. Remember, investing isn't about getting rich fast, it's about becoming wealthy with awareness. Debt and credit traps, the double-edged sword of convenience. Today, you can buy almost anything, even when you don't have the money yet. Just one tap, one credit card, or a few clicks. Convenient, yes, but that convenience is the sweet trap of debt. Credit isn't evil. It becomes dangerous when we use it to fund a lifestyle, instead of investing in our future. When you buy something on installment, you're not just paying with money, you're paying with a piece of your future freedom. Many fall into the spiral of credit card debt, shopping debt, and consumer loans, paying interest each month but never breaking free. They no longer work out of passion, but out of obligation to their own debts. A credit card, when used wisely, can be a smart financial tool, but without discipline, it becomes a doorway to endless debt. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Or do I just want it right now? Because the difference between those who are financially free and those in debt isn't income, it's the ability to delay gratification. Use credit like a sharp knife, cut precisely, and don't turn it against yourself. Always remember, the comfort of today can become the burden of tomorrow if you're not mindful. Not investing in yourself, neglecting skills, health, and mindset. There's one investment many people overlook, even though it brings the highest return: investing in yourself. People are willing to borrow money to buy cars, upgrade phones, or take short trips, yet hesitate to spend on learning new skills, buying books, or improving their health. They forget that all material assets depreciate over time, while knowledge, skills, and health are assets that only appreciate. A tired body can't create value. A lazy mind can't seize opportunities. And the person who stops learning is the one who starts falling behind. Treat your skills as your most important stock. Every book you read, every course you take, every experience you embrace, all are dividends for your future. And don't forget to invest in your health, the foundation of all success. Because once health is gone, every financial goal becomes meaningless. Finally, mindset. The right mindset allows you to make money, keep money, and make money work for you. Investing in yourself isn't an expense, it's a duty for anyone who seeks true financial freedom. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Because financial freedom doesn't start with money, it starts with the mindset of someone who values themselves. Fear of risk and short-term thinking, missing the golden window of youth. There's a dangerous habit most young people fall into: living only for today. They say, you only live once, and that's true. But old age also comes once, and it lasts longer than you think. When you don't have a long-term financial plan, you're leaving your future to chance. Most people work their entire lives, yet never know where their money goes. They live paycheck to paycheck, spend everything, and hope next month will be better. But hope is not a strategy. Planning is the key. A financial plan doesn't have to be complicated. You just need to know how much you earn, spend, save, and invest. Start by building an emergency fund, at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. Then move toward long-term goals, buying a home, retiring, or achieving financial freedom. Every dollar you save today is a day of freedom you're buying for your future self. Conversely, if you live only for today, you're borrowing time and money from your own future. Remember, financial freedom doesn't come from how much you make, but from how well you control your money and your plan. Live for today, but never forget to prepare for tomorrow. That's the mindset of a mature thinker. Conclusion: financial freedom starts not with money, but with mindset. If you've made it this far, it means you truly care about financial freedom, not just as a dream, but as a journey. Together, we've explored 7 common mistakes most young people make, from emotional spending and lack of savings, to following the crowd and neglecting self-investment or long-term planning. Those mistakes don't define you. How you correct them does. Because personal finance isn't just about money, it's about awareness, discipline, and life values. Every choice you make today is a brick toward tomorrow's freedom. The sooner you start, the closer you get. Don't just listen, start with your own mindset. Hit subscribe to What to Dewey and get your special gift, the ebook, 9 Spending Mistakes to Avoid, so you don't just understand money, but make money serve your life. Share this video to help more young people avoid repeating the financial mistakes of previous generations. And remember, every step you take is a step toward growth. See you in the next episode of What to Dewey, where different thinking creates a different life.